Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best cards in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM, regardless of position, regardless of anything. These are the top 10 best cards in my team right now, in my personal opinion. And yeah, hopefully this is an interesting video. Hopefully helps y'all out to figure out which cards you want to be targeting. We got some free cards on here, which I honestly do think is a big W for sure. And overall, got ourselves a heck of a list today. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 14,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Number 10 is going to be Mr. Kemp, who I think is one of my favorite cards, to be completely honest, in the entire game. I really enjoy using this Kemp card. He shoots the three at a high level. Romeo Langford base is one of the smoothest and easiest bases in the entire game. Hoff posterizer on him is obviously super great to have, but he's a super good rebounder. Very, very high vertical helps him out, I think, there. He defends pretty well on the interior, 82 interior, couple interior badges as well, like brick wall and chase down artist. Shooting wise, very, very good. Even with only a 68 three ball and not a ton of shooting badges, you can add catch and shoot, but the Langford base is just so cash and so money, and he's such an athletic card. 95 dunking, 78 speed is good for a power forward. Really, really good shooter. I am super high on the Kemp card at the power forward position. Definitely one of my favorite power forwards in my team, and a card that I do think legitimately deserves a top 10 spot in my team. Number 9 is going to be Dr. J, a really, really good, versatile shooting guard option. 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan, 86 speed and excel. Not an incredible shooter, but he does have a very good release. 98 driving dunk, elite perimeter defender with an 85 perimeter, 85 lateral. Defensively, does have a lot of good silver badges like Challenger, Clamps, Glove, and Interceptor. Bronze Pick Dodger, silver handles for days, gold break starter and hybrid drive, Hoff posterizer, acrobat, and precision dunker. John Wall base, Rudy Gay upper is cash. MJ dribble style is also very good, and so his movement is actually pretty good as well. I think Dr. J is definitely a top 4 or so small forward in my team. Sorry, shooting guard in my team. I actually think, but I would put Booker Irving at number 3 now. I have Devon Booker all the way up at number 2 or number 8 on the top 10 cards list, and number 2 overall at this point at the shooting guard position. 6'5" with 6'6" wingspan is not insane size. He's only 79 speed. He's a terrible defender. You look at this card and you go, there's no way he's better than Dr. J. But the shooting and the playmaking badges are very, very good. And offensively, this is the best shooting guard in the game, and it's not close. His fade is the best fade in the game. I stand by it. Kyle Korver's fade is good too, and there's a couple other good fades. Trey fade is obviously incredible, but this Booker fade is insane. It creates so much separation to both sides of the court and is super easy to green. Combining that with an absolutely elite release, a really good dribble style that gives him a great push cross, and really, really decent, not great movement honestly, but decent enough. He just gets open so easily and scores so well and shoots the ball especially so well. This is one of the best cards in the game, one of the most OP cards in the game, one of the best ball handlers in my team at number 8. Number 7, going to be Kyrie Irving, Uncle Drew, Dallas Mavericks legend, Kyrie Irving, 6'2", 6'4", wingspan at point guard, 93 speed and excel, 92 shot 3, can't dunk, but he's a capable perimeter defender. Not good on the interior, but elite shooter with Hoff agent 3, limitless range, handles for days, hyperdrive, and killer combos. Playmaking, shooting badges are phenomenal. Finishing badges, there are some there, but he doesn't have the ones you really want because he can't dunk. But silver glove, interceptor, pick dodger. Not a lot else defensively. Doesn't make sense to me why Kyrie can't get every badge. I mean, Chris Bosh can get every badge, and Brandon Roy can get every badge, and Shaq can get every badge. I understand Steph can't, and T-Mac can't, and a couple of walk-ins can't, but the level 40 card should be able to get every badge. In my opinion, I should be able to add anchor and clamps and things like that if I want to Kyrie. With that being said, his release is not incredible, and that's why he's as low on this list as he is, despite being an incredible shooter, or an incredible all-around card statistically, and having the best dribble style in the game by far. This is the best dribble style in the game right now, and only a few cards have Kyrie dribble style, as y'all can see, and none of the other ones that have this dribble style are actually really good cards. Kyrie, on the other hand, is phenomenal. I mean, he's a great card. If his release was better, even though he can't dunk, I think he'd be one of the best color point guards. Or I mean, he already is the second best point guard in the game. I think he'd be the best if he had a faster release, but I like Kyrie. I think he's still a very good card. Top 7 in my team. Number 6, going with Anthony Davis. I wonder if this is a little low to put Kyrie all the way down to number 7 for a 94 overall, but I don't know. I think that's the fairest spot for him. AD, 6'10", 7'5" wingspan, 72 speed and excel, 74 shot 3, 85 standing and driving dunk, 90 interior, 85 blocks, 75 lateral quickness on AD. He is looking really, really nice so far. I mean, finishing badges are pretty good on him, and then he defensively is phenomenal. Hoff anchor, post lockdown, go pogo stick, chase down artist, silver brick wall, rebound chaser. etc. He does shoot the ball well. They improved AD's release this year. It's definitely smoother and quicker than it was last year, which I am a big fan of. I think it's definitely an improved release, definitely faster for sure. It needs bailout and break starter if you can add those on him, but overall, I do think AD is an absolute monster and one of the best centers or power forwards in my team, regardless of position. Same thing with this guy, Chris Bosh, who I've talked about a ton in the past couple of days, obviously, since he was only made available yesterday, but he is a top 5 card in my team. 6'11" with a 7'3" wingspan. Hot spots from 2 out of 5 spots outside the 3. 5 hops are Dream Shake, Post Spin, Catch and Shoot, Claymore, and Rebound Chaser. Other shooting badges. The thing that's so nice about this card is that he can get every badge. You can add Fast Twitch to him. You can upgrade his Post Res or his Drop Step or his Rise Up, his Guard Up. Add Agent 3 if you want. Add Limitless Range if you want. Add a Speed Booster if you want. Add Clamps, Glove, Challenger if you want. You can add badges to this card. And you can upgrade it into his silver badges as well. 87 Interior, High Lateral Quickness, 80 Speed and Excel, 83 Shot 3, 80 Standing, and 75 Driving Dunk. He's super versatile. Release is nice and smooth. Not nearly as fast as it was last year. I will say I think Bosh's release is not as good as it was last year. But right now, this early in the game, we're a month into the game, and he is an absolutely incredible card right now for this point in the year. Definitely a card that I think does deserve a spot in pretty much everybody's lineup, regardless of their team. So for me, at least, I think he's absolutely incredible. And I think it's pretty much a no-brainer, to be completely honest. This Chris Bosh makes everybody's squad better in their starting lineup, and I think he's top 5 card. Now, number 4, going to go with Scotty Pippen, the best 3-and-D small forward in my team, which is one of the most important things to have on your lineup, is an absolute elite level 3-and-D small forward, a guy who shoots the ball at a very high level with a great release, is athletic and can dunk as a plus, and Scotty has that as well, but then defends incredibly well. 93 perimeter, 93 lateral, 75 interior isn't bad, 86 steal, Hoff Challenger and Clamps, Gold Pick Dodger, Silver Glove, Interceptor, Post Lockdown, no anchor or brick wall, that's okay at this point in the year. Does need bailout and break start if you can add those. If not, that's it. Oh, well, you're just gonna have to work with it. He's not really a playmaker anyway. Doesn't have any shooting badges, but he does have a high enough 3-ball at 76, plus an absolutely money release that I am okay with that. Would love to give him catch and shoot, but I honestly don't think I'm using the badges on him right now. I've already used a lot of my badges on a couple other guys, namely Steph and Shaq. But Scotty Pippen is he's an absolutely incredible card. I think he's long wingspan, good height, elite defender, moves really well, locked down with an amazing release. He's a top 4 card in my team, and I do think that he will be in a lot of lineups for a long time. Brandon Roy at number 3 for me. Just an incredibly well-rounded shooting guard who moves well, has a great shot, great fade, and really good stats and badges. 88 speed and excel, that's the same as Steph. 86 shot 3, 90 driving dunk, 81 perimeter, 88 lateral quickness, 75 steal as well. Defensively, doesn't have any of the key ones as a base card, but you can add anchor and clamps and interceptor to him because you can get every badge. You can add Agent 3 and Claymore, and then you can upgrade all of his shooting badges, and then you can add anything finishing-wise that you would like as well to the card. Does need some of his badges upgraded. I would say like Speed Booster and Handles for Days. The more of that stuff you can upgrade, the better he will play, of course. But his release is absolute money. His movement is good. It is not incredible, but it is good. His between the legs to a timing burst especially is really good. And if you have any questions about dribbling, go watch my dribble tutorial. That will help you out a lot in that aspect. Incredible slasher, super fast at shooting guard, just one of the best cards in my team, an absolutely elite Season 1 ultimate reward. And he is a great free card. Now, Steph Curry coming in at number 2, just the best offensive guard in the game at 88 speed and excel, 97 shot 3 with these shooting badges and very capable playmaking badges. He is just an absolute monster. Defense okay as well. I'd say pretty similar to Kyrie, especially if you put something like a pick dodger and ankle braces on him to help him out a little bit. He's not going to be a great defender by any means, but that's okay. He's the best offensive guard in the game, has elite level movement. I wish he had Kyrie dribble style, but we're going to have to wait a while before we get a bunch of cards with really good dribble styles. But Steph's dribble style is fine. His timing burst is very good, obviously. His movement is incredible with the Curry slide and elite size up and a great behind the back and all the stuff that he does have. And then his release is maybe the best release in the game right now. One of the best couple, at least. And I think that he is a no-brainer. Best point guard in the game if you lock this card in. I am sure you probably don't regret it because he is absolutely incredible. And then Shaq at number 1. I don't love the fact that the 2 best cards in the game are both gated behind lock-ins. And I don't love the fact that KD will also be a top 5 card in the game at a very minimum and is also kept behind a lock-in. And he's coming out a week from tomorrow. I don't love that. But it is what it is, and we got to deal with what is. And right now, those are the best cards in the game. You can compete without Steph. You can compete without Shaq. And you'll be able to compete without KD even more than you can compete without Steph and Shaq, because he's at a less important position at small forward. But 6'7" with a 7'7" wingspan on Shaq. 7 hops are back down Punisher. He has immovable enforcer. He's got, I don't think it's called Masher this year, or maybe it is. He's got rise up, and then he's got anchor, brick wall, and rebound chaser. But 87 speed and excel, 95 interior, 83 lateral quickness, 83 steal, 92 block, 95 standing and driving dunk. Doesn't shoot the ball, doesn't need to. Would be nice to put some playmaking badges on him. Maybe even add a clamps and intercept. Or sorry, clamps, a challenger, a glove, something like that defensively on Shaq. Fast switch as well. I don't think he has, and yeah, that would be a good one to add as well. I know I added that on my Shaq, but he's an incredible card in every aspect besides shooting the ball. He's the best card in the game, pretty much. Best defensive card, best rebounding card, best dunking card, maybe the fastest card, pretty much. That's 87 speed at his size. I mean, outside of dunking, outside of shooting, he's the best card in the game, pretty much every single area, and besides, I guess, dribble 6. But, like, he is absolutely dominant, and definitely the best card in my team. The only card that doesn't really fit the pacing right now in the game. So, with that being said, that is going to do it for this video. This is my list of the top 10 best cards currently in my team. Let me know what you think of my list down in the comment section down below, and if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.